Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OTS News. My name is Mean Marky D. Pile driving geeks since 1973. The most unapologetic motherfucker in the IWC. Tonight was a night, man. It's crazy. Social media's crazy, man. Oh, my goodness. You guys, you got a mid, and I mean mid SmackDown, yet all anybody wants to talk about is a fucking haircut. Looks like JD might be trending on social media tonight in other news as people are wishing for his death. People posting that they wish JD would get hit by a car. Showing off wardrobes that they're gonna be wearing to his funeral. People calling him trash, a fucking idiot. They're trying to cancel him, but you're making him the #1 topic in the IWC, man. Where you gonna go on a Friday night? You gonna watch boring Fightful? Or you're gonna be right here? There's people fucking lined up waiting to get into this fucking place, man. Come on. You guys will bitch and moan tonight, and then tomorrow you'll forget about it, and then there'll be something else that you guys gotta fucking complain about, man. Here's a fucking hint. Go touch some grass, okay? Oh my God, man, seriously. Oh. Hey, listen, Sky Blue, what the fuck you doing with that Aussie, man? Let me show you what the D in Marky D stands for. Anyway, JD's got another banger coming up. And then we'll be going to, I think it's apropos tonight, man. I think we drink in the mother's basement tonight. What do you guys think about that, man? I think tonight calls for a drink, a nice cocktail in my mother's basement. JD's got another banger coming up, man. We're gonna get right into this review in just a little bit. This is me, Marky D, for OTS News.
Another day's been locked away inside my mind. It's Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys want to talk about? SmackDown tonight, man. Very mid episode of SmackDown, man. I found myself incredibly bored with a lot of it because a lot of it was predictable. It's nice to see the youth on SmackDown, though, getting some shine. Pretty dead. Lee seems to be at the WWE, at the top of the WWE priority list. Grayson Waller's getting some shine on SmackDown. Santos Escobar getting some shine on SmackDown. LA Knight. We'll talk about him. Looks like they're setting him up for something big at SummerSlam. Bobby Lashley made his return. Are we looking at a new faction with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits? Uh-oh. And Charlotte Flair, along with Bianca Belair and Asuka, continue to create boring and uninteresting television, but that's pretty much the way of things on SmackDown with their women's division, which, by the way, is fucking terrible. Thanks, Vince. No, I will not stop blaming Vince. No, my beverage is not lukewarm. It's always ice cold. And no, tonight we're not drinking at the beer garden. We're going to my mother's basement. Feel like it's one of those nights, man. And I got one question for you. As Jesse's preparing your cocktail this evening, what the fuck are you guys drinking? We'll see you over there.
AEW successful? Why is Tony Khan running his promotion better than Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard are running Monday night and Friday night? Long-term booking.
Guys, thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Script. This is your Friday Night SmackDown post-show for July 14th, 2023. I am your host, JD from New York. As always, coming to you live from my mother's basement right here in the OTS venue. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on your Friday nights, wherever you may be. SmackDown tonight, man, very mid show. Didn't really enjoy much of anything on SmackDown tonight. More of the same. No Roman Reigns. And the story between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso continued without the most integral part of the story, and that is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. Next week, WWE is on FS1 with SmackDown, and it will be then we get the match official. It would be, I think, the first match that WWE has made official for SummerSlam. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for. WWE will make Roman Reigns and Jey Uso next week official for the Universal Heavyweight Championship. That will be the main event of SummerSlam at Ford Field in Detroit. But WWE did more than just sell you on Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. WWE actually went above and beyond tonight. They pushed the envelope a little bit further into the next month, into the next pay-per-view, which would be Labor Day weekend. That would be Payback, emanating from Pittsburgh. WWE seemingly tonight set up what would be one of the co-main events for that show, and that would be Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa, aptly named Payback, because I do think Solo Sikoa is going to have a very, very pivotal role in Jey Uso coming very, very close to winning the World Championship, but then failing in the end due to his actions, because he is solely with the Tribal Chief, and he right now is against both Jimmy and Jey Uso. But the story will be eventually, I feel, Solo Sikoa realizing what Roman Reigns, who Roman Reigns really is, and eventually joins his brothers as Roman Reigns and his empire, his island, is crumbling right before him, all around him, and that's where I think that's going. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Paul Heyman had a big role tonight in that, setting that up. WWE also announced a Fatal 4-Way tonight. And they announced this Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship, this invitational for the United States Championship. 8 men will compete in 2 Fatal 4-Ways, one this week, one next week, and then the winners of both of these will meet the following week and will probably get a championship match against LA Knight, or not LA Knight, Austin Theory. I'm already telling you who's going to win the fucking thing. Austin Theory will get a match with Austin Theory, who is the United States champion, at SummerSlam. Tonight, Santos Escobar. He went in there against Pete Dunne, because I'm getting tired of Butch. Butch is a nobody. We're going to start calling him Pete Dunne from now on. Anybody in the chat, Hooligan, anybody that says I have to apologize, get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro. Just get him out of here. Don't even question me. Just get him out. Otherwise, I'm just going to take the chat and put it on members only. Remember, you guys got 4 weeks to wait to chat here. Don't fuck it up for yourself, because I'm not going to answer any of your instant messages on Instagram, and I'm not going to reply to you on Twitter. Oh, why'd you block me? 4 weeks you got. Don't fuck it up for yourself. I'll make it 8 weeks. Get him out of here. So we got Butch, Pete Dunne, Santos Escobar, AJ Styles, and Grayson Waller. Fatal 4-Way tonight. And Santos wins. I was actually shocked that Santos won, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it on why he won the Fatal 4-Way tonight. Next week, it will be LA Knight winning his block for sure. And it looks like we may be getting LA Knight and Austin Theory at SummerSlam for the United States champion. So everybody that was asking for WWE to do something substantial with LA Knight at SummerSlam, it looks like we may be getting a new United States champion. At Ford Field in SummerSlam, a lot of people are going to be with LA Knight. Yeah, at SummerSlam, man. It's going to be a great, great moment for that man, as he is slowly becoming the most popular guy in all of WWE. He may actually be more over than Cody right now. And I'm not even fucking kidding you. LA Knight is here. Cody's below LA Knight right now. Seriously. Also, Charlotte Flair. Anytime Charlotte Flair's on TV, I roll my eyeballs, and seriously, I can't stand when she's on TV. It is just awful, awful, awful television. Really. She's in the ring with Bianca Belair. They're clearly setting up a triple threat match with Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte at SummerSlam. I don't care. I don't care. Do you want to know why I don't care? Because it's the same cast of characters every single time. I don't even believe Io Shirai will cash, or Io Sky will cash in this contract successfully. Every woman that has won that briefcase has cashed in successfully, man. They have mentioned that a few times on television. When they mention something like that on television, you know that WWE is looking to take that and change it. It's not going to remain like that every year. And Io would be the perfect person for them to have a failed cash-in with. You know why. We'll get into that as well as WWE and their women's division continues to create just awful, unengaging, unexciting, and uninteresting television. It's just bad. It's really, really, really bad. So we're going to go over all that and so much more tonight. So much more tonight. I appreciate you guys very much for all of your supports on the podcast. I appreciate you being here with me on a Friday night. We got 1,900 people in the venue and continuing to file on in. Appreciate you guys very much. Follow me on social media, man. At JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. After tonight, I may be taking a break off of Twitter, man. What a complete fucking cesspool. Seriously. I'm also on Threads. I may actually go to Threads and start doing my shit over there for a little bit, man, until Twitter calms down. Bunch of fucking crybabies on Twitter. Go touch some grass, geeks. Seriously. It's the middle of the July. It's the middle of the summer. When the middle of July, and you're arguing with me on fucking Twitter. At least I get paid to do what I do on social media. I get paid to do what I do here. Thank you for the Cameo love lately. We fulfilled a couple of birthday wishes. Appreciate you guys very much. Hopefully you guys enjoy those. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Go check out all the other content that you might have missed on the channel, man. There's been extras up on the channel. There's been live streams up on the channel. We'll be doing it again tomorrow night. I'll be live. I don't know if Jesse's going to be with me. I got to ask him. Tomorrow night's Slammiversary, I think. What is that? Slammiversary tomorrow? Yeah. Slammiversary. I don't know who watches Impact, though. Impact. But we love Trinity. We love Trinity, man. I hope Trinity wins the women's championship over on Impact tomorrow night. So we'll see, man. Either way, I'll be live for Collision, the finals of the Owen Hart Cup tournament. We got CM Punk versus Ricky Starks. And Ruby Soho will be going up again. Who won tonight? Did Willow or Athena win? Who won? I didn't watch. I'm going to say Athena. Athena had to win, right? She's the ROH Women's Champion, right? Or maybe Willow won. WWE, well, not WWE. WWE should have never given up Athena, but AEW has been pushing Willow pretty hard, man. Willow won. There you go, man. Willow's going to win the whole thing. There you go. They just gave you your winner right there. So, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night with Collision. We'll be doing our thing. Also, tonight's show sponsored by Blue Chew. BlueChew.com, code JD at checkout. Seems like most of the geeks on social media need some fucking Blue Chew. Go get yourself a date, geeks. Code JD at checkout. All you have to do is pay the $5 shipping and handling. Super chats are open. Get them on in. We'll hang out with our beverages at the end of the show. Jesse will make you a nice fucking cocktail. And memberships are open. Hit that join button down below. Become a VIP right here on Off the Script. And you can sit right behind me. Right underneath the fucking mafia picture of myself with the moving eyes. How many of you guys knew that the eyes in the picture behind me move? Great. Let's get into this very mid episode of SmackDown. I'll probably be canceled for saying that this show sucked tonight, too. Because you guys need something to complain about. Start the show off with Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair, the android herself. SmackDown Women's Division is very, very difficult to watch. Very difficult. I'm sorry. Bianca Belair made her way to the ring, and she comes out. She said people are always saying patience is a virtue, and good things come to those who wait. But it's been difficult to wait for something she wants so badly. Good things come to those who wait, she says. It's interesting. Bianca Belair held the championship and accumulated over 365 days as champion and is recognized as the longest reigning women's champion on Monday Night Raw in its history. And she's saying good things come to those who wait. Are you talking about yourself, or are you talking about the people in the division that don't get anything? But Bianca does, Charlotte does, Bianca does, Charlotte does, Becky does. Kind of an odd thing to say. I feel like I've been waiting forever for an opportunity to get my title back. You've been waiting forever. How long has it been? 5 weeks? 4 weeks? You held the title for 370 days, 380 days, whatever the fuck the number was. Oh, I've been waiting forever. Let's give somebody else a chance, maybe? What a ridiculous thing to say. She added that she had to jump through a lot of hoops just to get what she thinks should have been hers to begin with. Wow, man, those hoops, they were so treacherous and so dangerous for Bianca Belair to walk through, man. She bought a ticket to the show. That's her way in. That's her way in. She bought a ticket to the show, got involved, and here we are. Wow, man, hoops. She had to jump through many hoops. She said tonight is her night, and she'll show Asuka that not only is patience a virtue, but vengeance is sweet. God, this shit sucks. One thing that I really, really, really wish from WWE management is to make the women sound a little bit more natural on the microphone. Everything that I'm hearing here was written and approved by Vince McMahon. It sounds just so robotic. Seriously. It sounds like someone who doesn't know what the fuck is going on, and it sounds like something written by someone in the most simplest and cringy, robotic way. Nothing sounds natural. I gotta jump through hoops to get what I think is mine. Patience is not only a virtue, but vengeance is sweet. Really? I don't know. You may like it. You may think that this is good. I don't. I think this is fucking terrible. I think this is cringe. She said she'll get a KOD and a 1, 2, 3 and walk out as the new WWE Women's Champion. Phony. Absolutely phony and completely unnatural is Bianca Belair. There's somebody that needs a change. It's Bianca Belair. Charlotte conveyor belts herself to the ring. Fresh with a new firmware update. Charlotte smiled and she's in the ring. Charlotte as a babyface is fucking nauseating television. She smiled and told Belair that she got her all fired up. Charlotte predicted Belair will win tonight. She said that she's manifesting a win in Flair country. She challenged her to a match after she wins. It's great. It's nice to know that we all are recognizing Asuka as the WWE Women's Champion. It's great. No mention of Asuka here. Oh, yeah, you're going to win. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get the match with you next after you beat the champion and win the championship. No real respect for the champion whatsoever in this segment at all. Belair suggested that they do it at SummerSlam when she wins the title. Great. Great. You have to get by that woman with the fucking face paint and the blue mist first. Remember her? Charlotte said if she wins, it's on. Belair then said finally she's ready for Asuka. They shook hands on it. I cringed, and Charlotte let out a woo! Great. Asuka was watching on the monitor backstage, probably thinking the same thing that we were thinking. The fucking disrespect that is being shown to me as women's champion is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I got a couple of questions here, man. I got a couple of questions. I may be canceled for what I have to say here. You never know which way the winds are blowing on social media, man. You need content? I'll give you fucking content. All the content you want. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. First of all, who am I supposed to cheer for? Nobody likes Charlotte Flair. Nobody. I don't know why anybody would be cheering for her to win this fucking match and win the title. Bianca Belair is a babyface, yet they showed heel tendencies a few weeks back because she attacked the babyface Asuka. Right, who am I supposed to cheer for here? I don't want to see Bianca as champion. I don't want to see Charlotte as champion. I mean, if you're not going with Asuka, you have a fucking problem. Asuka should be the sentimental favorite regardless of anything. People are already out in fucking numbers. Oh, well, Bianca. Asuka's gonna put Bianca over. The fuck does Bianca Belair need to be over for? She was just champion for 390 days. The fuck does she need to be over for? Why does she need anyone to help her get over? It should be the other way around. We should be getting Bianca and Charlotte establishing Asuka as the fucking champion. No, but that doesn't work in the way that we want. It doesn't work that way in WWE. Asuka is only a transitional champion. That's it. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. She knows it. Most importantly, she knows it. Who am I supposed to cheer for? Bianca Belair came out there with her scripted fucking babyface cringe promo that I am not invested in whatsoever. None of this sounds organic, from the way that they're standing in the ring to the way that they're speaking to each other. None of it is fucking natural. None of it even feels real. And it's a problem in the women's division. Then you got Charlotte out there not even acknowledging Asuka is the fucking champion. Oh, when you win, I'm next. Wow, man. What a fucking slap in the face for your current champion. This, wrong. It's just wrong. Everybody's already looking forward to Charlotte versus Bianca. You're already, you know it. You know it. You're already guilty. You're already guilty of feeling it and thinking it. Everybody's looking past Asuka. Does she make it out of SummerSlam with the championship? Probably not. Probably not. Who wins the championship? I don't fucking know. They may give it to Io. They may give it to Io Sky. Then she'll be a transitional champion. Charlotte will win the championship from either Asuka or Io. She already beat one Japanese woman in Asuka. Why not get the win over the other one? You know, Charlotte loves to pad her resume. Oh, I beat Asuka plenty of times. I ended her 900-day streak. Let me get the other Japanese woman. She can't wait. She can't wait. Charlotte will win the championship. They'll save this match. You will not see this match between Charlotte and Bianca unless it is at WrestleMania. You will not see it. You will not see it until then. That's what WWE thinks is the biggest match in that division that they could do. It's not even the biggest match in the women's division. It's not. Do you know what the biggest match in the women's division is at this point? Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. That's the biggest match that you could do in this division, period. Charlotte does not, and I mean this, does not deserve another championship reign. None of it means anything. It's nothing more than a fucking fake number that they're padding to put her in the Hall of Fame so that they can gloat that she beat her father's championship record, whatever the fuck it is, 17. Great. We got another few years of this shit, and then we can fucking finally move past this stupid fucking bullshit. tired of the people that are just claiming, oh, Charlotte's the greatest ever. Charlotte's the best wrestler in WWE in that division. She's not even the best wrestler on her brand. She's number 3 on that show. 3. EO's better. Asuka's better. Who right now, honestly, I'm going to go a step further. Do you want to know who the fucking MVP of WWE is this year? You want material? You want material, right? JD's a sexist, they say on social media. Do you want to know who I think is the MVP of WWE this year? It's not Jey Uso. It's not Jimmy Uso. It's not Solo Sikoa. It's not Roman Reigns. Do you know who the fucking MVP is? You can take your sexism and shove it up your fucking asshole. Do you know who the MVP of WWE is this year? Rhea Ripley. That's your MVP. That is your MVP. Oh, but I thought JD was sexist. Kiss my fucking asshole. Ridiculous. Rhea has showed up, completely transitioned herself from what Vince McMahon thought of her to what she is now. Yeah, the title reigns are lacking. We don't know if she's injured. But the body of work that is in there with the Judgment Day and Dominic and what she does in the ring. Tell me when I am telling lies. Seriously. That's who your MVP of WWE is right now. Rhea Ripley. So take your fucking narrative about me on social media and fuck off. You didn't expect me to say that one, huh? Yeah, thought so. This opening segment sucked. Charlotte, Asuka, Bianca, SummerSlam. Bring a pillow. I don't give a fuck. Pretty deadly. Pretty deadly. We got Kit Wilson and Elton Prince versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland of the Brawling Brutes. A rematch. Another rematch. How many times have we seen this on Friday night? It's got to be the 3rd time already, right? Since Pretty Deadly got called up. It's hard of seeing it. Pretty Deadly's been feuding with the Brawling Brutes for how many weeks now? Match wasn't bad. Pretty Deadly's not a bad tag team. They know how to work. They know how to work. I just don't care for the gimmick. I just don't know it. I just don't know how people are interested in these guys. They come out, you know, they're very flamboyant. And you know WWE's very high on them. They got them a fucking disco ball that lowers from the fucking ceiling into the center of the ring and they start dancing. Somewhere Disco Inferno's having a fucking field day. It's getting fucking hot flashes about what happened on WCW Nitro back in the 90s. They're very good wrestlers. Don't get me wrong. I never said, never said anything about their fucking in-ring ability. They're a great tag team. They know how to work. Pretty offense. They know how to play the tag team game. But I don't know if the fans are going to really gravitate towards them in any role, whether they are winning like they did tonight, whether they will win the tag team championships and carry that division as champions. I don't know if the fans are going to buy into them. I don't. It's going to be a very difficult sell. And right now, I'm not feeling it. There's a lot of people that are in my same position. They're not feeling it. I did not like their work in NXT, and I do not like their work on WWE main roster. But I will tell you this. They are slightly less cringe on the main roster than they were in NXT. They let them go out there, and they were cosplaying fucking who knows on NXT. They were allowed to do whatever they want with the gimmick. At least on the main roster, it's been toned down significantly from what we saw in NXT. That I can appreciate. But this feud with the Brawling Brutes, I'm ready for it to be over. I really am. Sheamus and Elton Prince began the match. Prince retreated to the outside, and this was funny. Elton Prince retreated to the outside, so Kit Wilson was on the apron. And Sheamus is like, all right, pussy, you want to go and run away from me? I'm just going to fucking bring your partner in who's not the legal man and beat the shit out of him. I'm just looking for someone to beat the shit out of. So that's exactly what he did here to Kit Wilson. So Elton Prince returned to the ring. He went for a hip toss, but Sheamus blocked it, hit him with a clothesline. Ridge Holland tagged in. He worked over Elton Prince. Headbutt, some punches. Holland then lifted Prince. Prince wiggled out of it. Shot block to Holland. Gave Pretty Deadly team control here. Wilson tagged in. Pretty Deadly double-teamed Holland. Holland lifted and backdrop both of them. Sheamus tagged in. Sheamus dumped Wilson over the top. Sheamus worked the 10 beats on Wilson. It was more than 20 beats. He doubled the beats on the apron. Holland worked on it on Elton Prince. We went to a commercial break. So when the show returned, Elton Prince was in control and Sheamus was on the defensive here. Wilson tagged in. They were double-teaming Sheamus, kept up their team momentum. Wilson landed a running uppercut, tagged in Prince. Wilson tagged in quickly and kicked Sheamus in the face. Sheamus then lifted Wilson on his shoulders, slammed him. But when Sheamus went for the tag, Prince ran around the corner and pulled Holland off the apron. Like I said, very good tag team. Very good tag team. So Kit Wilson and Elton Prince were double-teaming Sheamus. Wilson goes to the top. He jumped right into a jumping knee from Sheamus. Sheamus then makes the hot tag to Ridge Holland. He landed some back body drops and some shoulder charges on Pretty Deadly. And he hit a German suplex on Elton Prince. Then landed on Wilson with the German suplex. So it was almost a double German suplex here by Ridge Holland. Holland landed a fisherman buster on Prince. He goes for cover. He gets a 2 count. Pretty Deadly went to the outside. Sheamus came off the top on both members of Pretty Deadly. Back in the ring, Holland hit a side slam. Prince took a top turnbuckle pad off in his corner, and he did it just in time as Ridge Holland was charging in behind. Holland hits throat first on the exposed steel underneath the turnbuckle pad. He goes up top. He hits a flying leg drop off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. And Pretty Deadly gets a tag team victory over Sheamus and Ridge Holland of the Brawling Brutes. So they are back on their winning ways. And the Brawling Brutes, man, you know, when Triple H was booking the show back around Survivor Series, the Brawling Brutes, man, they were, I've said this for weeks now, they were one of the hottest factions in all of pro wrestling. Never mind WWE. They were right underneath the bloodline. And now they're not even in the top 5 for factions in WWE. I don't know what happened. Sheamus, they're doing a complete disrespectful disservice to Sheamus, man. Sheamus, for the body of work that Sheamus has given us this year, Sheamus should absolutely be rewarded. Now, I know you can't reward everybody, but I mean, holy shit. They went from the number 2 faction on SmackDown, number 2 faction in WWE, to basically being fucking, you know, a team that is no good in the WWE's eyes. They're a mid-card team being fed to Pretty Deadly. Come on, man. Really? They haven't done a lick of anything important on the main roster since WrestleMania. Sheamus went into that WrestleMania match with Gunther and Drew McIntyre, and that was it. That was it for him. They didn't want to take the title off of Gunther. They didn't want to put it on Sheamus, which would have been the perfect opportunity to do it. They got fucking illusions of grandeur here with Gunther beating the fucking IC title reign record. Man, Sheamus got the shit end of the stick. He seriously did. I don't know. People were, you know, who was it? I think it was Mark Henry. Mark Henry on Busted Open was pushing for LA Knight to let his contract run out. When his contract is run out, go look for employment elsewhere. It might be time for Sheamus to look for employment elsewhere, man. I don't know. Yeah, he's a great fucking wrestler, man. He's one of the top guys on that brand. He's not being treated like one. I feel like he's in that AJ Styles boat, man. Great. But we're gonna use you to help get the younger talent over. Meanwhile, you never gave him his fucking flowers this year. You never gave him his flowers. He had 1 title to win. Couldn't do it. I don't know what story they're waiting to tell with that one, but that ship has fucking sailed and is gone. You're never going to be able to tell that story again. Grayson Waller. He was interviewed backstage. Kathy Kelly is the new interviewer on SmackDown. I have no problem with that at all. Kathy Kelly, as far as I'm concerned, could be the interview on Raw and on Friday. On Raw and on SmackDown. She asked Waller if he was surprised by receiving a title shot this soon. I'm actually surprised. He had 1 fucking match in WWE. They're already giving him an opportunity at the United States title. I mean, come on. Come on, I get it. I understand it, but logistically, it doesn't make any sense. Waller says he's not surprised. He said he didn't sink. He swam, and no one is, or everyone rather, is talking about him. Waller said The Rock is obsessed with him, and he knows where to find him. He said tonight he will cement himself on SmackDown with his hand raised in victory. He walked away from Kathy Kelly and walked back to Kathy Kelly to say, if you can smell what I'm cooking. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what they're doing with Grayson Waller, man. It's like Vince called up Dwayne and said, hey, pal, my son-in-law's got this Aussie kid who needs some rub. Do you mind? That's good shit, pal. I don't know. We got Edge. We got Rock. Who's going to be Cena? Who's next to help push Grayson Waller to the top of WWE? Like, I get that they're high on Grayson Waller, but there are boundaries. I don't need Rock. I don't need Edge. I don't need Cena all in the same fucking week trying to put this guy over and hype this guy up. Why don't you let it happen organically? The guy's a great worker. The guy's a great promo. Why don't you just let him get over and push him on SmackDown the way that they did in NXT? He will get over. We don't need it to feel so unorganic. Rock is not coming back to wrestle Grayson Waller. John Cena is not wrestling Grayson Waller at SummerSlam. Probably not ever. What are we doing? Little things here and there. Yeah, great. Puts it in the eyes of the fans that they're trying to help get this kid over. Great. WWE's all in on him. Great. Let him wrestle. More of what we saw last week, more of what we saw tonight. That's all I care about. Adam Pearce. He saw Charlotte walking out of the building. If I'm Adam Pearce, I'm letting her leave. I'm not even asking why. He asked, where are you going? She said she knows he doesn't like interference in title matches, and she might not be able to resist, so she's leaving. Pearce seemed surprised and maybe a little skeptical about what she was saying. Bayley and Io Sky walked in. Bayley said, Charlotte's not the only one who feels good about tonight. Io held up the briefcase and smacked the briefcase a little bit. Charlotte heard that and said, on second thought, I think I'll be staying. Bayley, one-on-one with Io. Not one-on-one with Io. She's out there with Bayley. One-on-one with Zelina Vega. Bayley versus Sasha Banks. I'm sorry. Zelina Vega. I'm sorry. It's almost like I can't tell the fucking difference anymore between Zelina Vega and Sasha Banks. Just to give you a glimpse into my sick, twisted mind, man. Does anybody else feel the same way that I do? Seriously. 1 week she comes out with red hair. The next week she comes out with blue hair. Am I the only one who thinks WWE is trying to push Zelina Vega on TV as much as they are with the way that she looks now, because she kind of comes off like this Sasha Banks clone? And she's nowhere near the wrestler that Mercedes is. Nowhere close. But, I mean, she's starting to look more and more like Sasha Banks out there than fucking Mercedes is. The fuck are we doing? Sasha 2.0 out there. I won't be fucking surprised if WWE approves of Zelina going out there. And what does she do when she's out there? She loses every fucking match she's in. She loses every single match that she's in. Every match. It's almost as if WWE thinks to themselves, now they didn't do this. They didn't tell her to go out there and change the color of her hair and whatever and look the way she does. She does that. She thinks what she does is what she should be doing, right? But WWE obviously has control over the creative. They're probably thinking to themselves in the writer's room, well, we got Zelina Vega. She looks so much like Sasha. You know, let's have some fun with it. We hate Sasha for what she did. Fuck that bitch. We got Mercedes over in New Japan. We're going to show her. She doesn't want to be in the big leagues, pal. We're going to use Zelina, and we're going to bury her because she looks like Sasha. This is the type of shit that I think about, man. She looks like a fucking Sasha Banks clone out there. Legitimately. Ridiculous. Lamar Peoples, you're a fucking idiot. Sasha Banks does not suck. Get him out. I'm in one of those moods tonight. Get Lamar Peoples out of the chat. Sasha sucks? Oh, man. Oh, you guys are funny, man. You guys are really, really fucking funny. Get him out. Get him out. 2 minutes. This match went 2 minutes. This match should have got the fuck out. Get him out. Bayley and Zelina Vega. Bayley wins with a roast plant. If I told you what else happened in the match, I'd be fucking lying to you. Who gives a fuck? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. After the match was over, we got a vignette that aired with Shotzi, who said she's a little weird, but also in control. She then shaved off her long green hair. I'm going to show you just how chaotic I really am. She said as she began maniacally shaving her head. Then they cut to Bayley and Io, who looked like they were trying to look disturbed by what they just saw on the big screen. Now, I will say this. The way that this was shot, I really wish WWE would shoot a lot more of the shit that they did with Shotzi tonight. I thought the way that they filmed it, the way that they shot it, looked fucking fantastic. Seriously. You don't really see a lot of that type of stuff in WWE. Very cinematic. You want to talk, all the geeks want to talk about, oh, the bloodline is cinema. Looked very cinematic, very real life. Just had a different vibe to it. It wasn't your typical WWE production, you know? So I really enjoyed the way that it looked and the way that it came off. It was dark, gritty, and it fit Shotzi's attitude. Great. The problem came in the shaving of the head. Okay? First of all, nobody knew why Shotzi shaved her head. Was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? Bayley shaved Shotzi's head for absolutely no reason. No reason whatsoever. There was no explanation. None whatsoever. We still don't have a reason on TV why Shotzi shaved her head, okay? Or why Bayley did it first and then Shotzi did it. So when I saw this all happen on SmackDown, I was on Twitter for maybe 10 minutes today, okay? I don't scour Twitter. I don't use Instagram, hardly use Instagram. I'm not on social media like that. I'll tweet something when I'm thinking about it. Let me log into my app on my phone. Let me tweet it out, put it down, and I'll check it periodically throughout the day, and then I'll log off. I'm not on there to look at news. I usually just go right to the websites that I go to. I'm not using Twitter for news. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. I don't give a shit who's posting what on Instagram. I'm not on there like that. Nobody knew what Shotzi was doing when they aired the clip on SmackDown. And if you did, and if you said you did, you're lying. It was after the fact that the segment aired that Shotzi went to Instagram and put out an Instagram story. She did what she did tonight for her sister because her sister is going through chemotherapy for cancer. You didn't know that until it was posted. Nobody on Twitter knew that until it was posted. I didn't know it because I don't live on fucking social media. So you could shove that up your fucking asshole as well, okay? I didn't know that. You didn't know it. I didn't know it. Nobody knew it. Sap didn't know it. Nobody knew it. I didn't even know Shotzi had a fucking sister, number one. Nor did I know she had cancer, number two. Do you know why I didn't know it? Because I didn't know what was going on because I don't regularly stalk pro wrestlers on social media to a point of being a fucking loser, okay? I don't give a shit what these people do. I don't give a shit what you do, what you think, how fucking social justice you are. I don't give a fuck about anything on social media. I don't. Do you know what I care about? Me doing this and doing my job and making sure that my life is fulfilled. That's all I care about. So if you guys are upset at me for what I said on Twitter about Shotzi, nobody knew. Nobody knew. And all I said, I didn't wish harm on her. I didn't say anything negative. Again, it was all in the wrestling realm. I didn't like it because normally when creative decisions happen like this, it fucking sucks. That was before anybody knew Shotzi had a sister or Shotzi was doing something to honor her sister. Yeah, you want me to delete a tweet, and you want me to say this, and you want me to apologize, yet I got death threats coming at me with all these fucking know-it-alls who also found out in the moment that I found out, pretending like they knew, like they know Shotzi personally. These people don't give a fuck about you. But you're on social media stalking their every fucking move. I mean, you got people in the Alexa Bliss realm who knows what her child's name is going to be. You got people in this realm who follow Mercedes to the fucking airport who know where she's going and what fucking terminal she's going to be sitting at. These are the types of people that are online looking for shit like this. But then I got to get criticized because I'm a journalist. A, no, I'm not. B, I don't want to be a journalist. I don't look for stories like this. I don't look for wrestlers' Twitters and Instagrams. I don't follow these people like that because they don't give a fuck about you. Fuck am I going to be following Shotzi for on Instagram? Who gives a fuck? All you people do is need something to complain about for the moment because your lives are fucking unfulfilled. On a Friday night, instead of going out and going to grab a drink, how lucky I wish I could be doing that. Go grab a drink, go on Bumble, swipe right on somebody in hopes that your fucking fat, slobbery, virgin, video game loving geek ass goes out and fucking finds a date. Maybe you do. Give it a shot. Go out there and fucking get a life. Get a life. Meanwhile, you're on social media with me arguing that I didn't like a creative decision because of a fucking story that wasn't even leaked yet. For a reason that wasn't leaked yet. You didn't know. Neither did I. And people want me to apologize. For what? Because I didn't want her to shave her hair? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Seriously. I got death threats coming at me left and right. You want me to fucking delete the tweet and apologize? Yeah. You can kiss my fucking asshole. Apologize. Fuck out of here. These people are going to apologize to me? Saying this shit to me when they don't know who I am? Kiss my ass. I'm going to add this little cherry on top of the fucking shit Sunday that you guys created on social media tonight. WWE could have did this a lot better too. They could have did this a lot better too. They could have actually made sense of the storyline. Instead of making it seem like Shotzi is unhinged and shaving her hair for no reason, right? Maybe next week we'll get the reason, but right now we got no reason. Right now it lives on Instagram only. I don't give a fuck what lives on Instagram. I care about what happens on television. Shotzi's Instagram isn't drawing 2.5 million people a week. SmackDown is. WWE could have did this a lot better. Instead of having Shotzi shave her hair tonight, WWE could have made the fucking vignette, have Shotzi sit in that dark room that she was in, all fucking cinematic and gritty and dark, challenge Bayley to a hair versus hair match, and then lose the match and shave her hair. But WWE, yeah, they're too good for that. They're too good for that. They do things backwards, just like they did the opening segment with Bianca Belair and Charlotte. That segment that aired in the opening of SmackDown should have been done next week, not this week. They're already expressing their desire to wrestle each other. Meanwhile, the woman, Bianca, has a match with Asuka tonight. You didn't win the championship yet. You're making plans to wrestle each other for the title that you don't own right now. WWE could have did this a little bit better creatively. I don't give a shit about these people's personal lives. I don't. I care about what happens on the show. No, I will not apologize. No, everything that I tweet on Twitter is about the creative direction of the show. Please, I beg of you, continue to use my name on social media, continue to take screenshots of everything I say, and continue to pander to your fucking geeks. Every time you do, everything with my name attached and a picture attached is going to generate more views for you on Twitter than it does when you usually tweet out your nothingness on your own. Guaranteed. Everybody that tweeted about me tonight, your fucking social media audience was raised by a good 30% tonight because my name was included in the tweet, in the thread, and everybody was fucking engaging with it because they can't fucking stand me. The reason why people hate me is the reason why you guys love me. They are so fucking woke and progressive and fucking full of just fucking cancel culture garbage that they can't stand somebody who simply stays in his own lane and fucking makes honest mistakes when he does and stays in his own lane and is honest. They don't like that. They don't like that narrative. It ruffles their feathers. And when they don't agree with something, they get the fucking cancel culture brigade. And what happens? You look like a bunch of fucking idiots because you think that you're going to cancel me? You think you're going to get rid of me? You think I'm going to be here tomorrow and then the next day comes I'm not going to be here? No. I ain't going nowhere. I don't know where the fuck you guys think I'm going. Where am I going? Yeah, let me pack my bags up because nobody agreed with my creative take on Shotzi because nobody knew she A, had a sister, and B, did what she did because she was honoring her sister who had chemo and is going through chemotherapy for cancer. Wow. Wow, man. We live in a fucking fucked up world, man. You guys are lucky you have social media to hide behind a fucking avatar of someone who's not you and talk shit on another person, man. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait for the day that I'm sitting in my fucking dark horse in 2024 laughing at everybody that can't fucking stand me and who I am and can't stand my fucking existence. It will be at that point where I'll add another W to the fucking shit that we do on this channel. I don't give a fuck. I will never give a shit. I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not. You fucking break. You didn't know. You didn't know until she Instagrammed the story about Shotzi's sister. Neither did I. But after you guys were fucking hostile and wishing me fucking death left and right on social media, I said, apology? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. The tweet stays up. I don't apologize because I didn't say anything. And I just gave you a better creative direction than WWE did tonight with Shotzi and Bayley. They should have did a hair versus hair match instead of her shaving her hair off for no reason. Give me a fucking break. And by the way, here's another little asterisk next to all this shit. A lot of people are like, oh, JD's got to quit the Vince McMahon narrative. Everything is not Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is running creative. What do I need to do to convince you? What? Is he in complete control? No, he's not. Triple H needs to be there. It's almost his duty to show up. If Triple H did not show up to work, it'd be headline news across the world tomorrow that Triple H is not at SmackDown. Triple H is not on the creative team anymore. He's not making creative decisions. They can't have that happen before the sale of the company is official. They can't do that. WWE would be risking it all. You think Vince is going to assert full dominance right now with the merger of UFC and WWE with Endeavor? It's not even done yet. When it's done and the papers are signed and they're officially on Wall Street as TKO, then that's when the party starts. But the shaving of the hair thing, a lot of people are fucking blind to the fact, man. You know that you're watching a new Gen Z fucking viewer of WWE, man. This is why I don't really say, these people are worth anything. Like, what the fuck do you know? I said this was clearly a Vince McMahon thing. Normally it is. Why would Triple H shave Shotzi's hair if she didn't have a good reason? Right? Take away the cancer thing. Take away her sister's condition. If this existed on SmackDown and they did it for no reason, it's absolutely a Vince McMahon thing. Triple H doesn't shave people's hairs. Why would he do that? And for all the people that are claiming, oh yeah, Shotzi, this is going to lead to a big push for Shotzi. WWE had Shotzi on the main roster for 3 years and did nothing with her. You think all because of a family issue and they're bringing it to television that WWE is miraculously going to push Shotzi Blackheart on television? Give me a fucking break. I don't care what the issue is. She will go nowhere. Oh, it's leading to this. It's leading to that. WWE has given you fuck all of a reason to make you believe that they're going to do anything with Shotzi. They've done nothing with her in 3 years. Now, all of a sudden, because she shaved her head, she's going to get a major push. Why don't we just put both world championships on her at this point? That's what people think is going to happen. What are you, stupid? She shaves her head for a feud with Bayley, and that's it. The win here is honoring her sister live on television. She's not going to get a major push. She's not going to win a world championship. She's not going to be a face of the division. She will do this for her sister, and that is the end all be all. It will lead to nothing. You're all getting excited over a storyline with Bayley that will be gone in, 3 weeks, 4 weeks after SummerSlam? Over. The fuck are they arguing with? What are they fighting over? Man, you guys are fucking gullible. Gullible motherfuckers, honestly. Shotzi's going nowhere. And do you genuinely think that after this is all over and hopefully her sister makes a miraculous comeback and gets back to good health, you think WWE is going to push Shotzi with no hair? The company that is so fucking just looks-wise, just pathetic. Everything that this company does is image. You think WWE is going to push a bald-headed Shotzi on television? You think that's a good image for them? Shotzi doesn't clearly doesn't fit the mold that WWE wants. She doesn't. I don't know where you think this is going. It ends with Bayley, and then after that, you'll be begging for Shotzi to be back on television and asking why. I just told you why. It's what we do here. Stop getting excited about things that happen on television when the company does nothing to earn your trust. Stop. This company loves disappointing its fan base. You're all fucking swooning and drooling over, oh my God, Shotzi! Oh, she's gonna be great! You didn't know. You didn't know. Put the phone down, get off Instagram, shut the fuck up, let me do my job. And just like I suspected, I got 2,400 of you in here tonight on a Friday night waiting for me to talk about this fucking bullshit story. Continue to use my name on social media. I beg of you. I beg of you. Everybody that did is already clipping the fucking show and listening to me because you can't stand the fact that I got people here weekly waiting to hear what I have to say. Got more people that love me than more people that hate me. It's a very small, minuscule audience that hates me. Continue to hate me. You don't know jack shit about me, my family, and what I do. All you know is what you hear based on this show. And if that's the reason why you hate me, maybe you should look in the fucking mirror because more than likely you hate your life, you hate your fucking situation, and you hate yourself. Moving on. Jey Uso. Jey Uso was in the ring. He comes out. He's about to address his situation following the tribal court with Roman Reigns. He talked about how he and his brother Jimmy grew up together. And they were always by each other's side. Fans all of a sudden started the what chant. I don't know why. Like, where the fuck were they tonight that they started the what chant? They were in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. You guys can fucking go take a walk with that shit. Honestly. Garbage. He said there's something special about being a twin. He said their emotions line up. If he's hurt, I'm hurt. He said he respects their culture and grandparents and mothers and fathers and nephews and nieces. He respects the whole family. He said when it comes to Reigns, I'm disrespecting all of you. He vowed to spank Solo like he did last week. He said Paul Heyman has been puppeteering his family for 40 plus years. He said all that stops now because he's the real head of the table. Paul Heyman comes out, interrupted, did his shtick. Ladies and gentlemen, blah, blah, blah. Walked out with Solo and introduced himself and Solo. Heyman said Solo wasn't there to enforce his will or ensure victory for the bloodline. He said he was there to enforce the peace. He told Jay that they are stepping into the ring and it's not going to lead to a fight. He said Alpha and Sika and their father and his father before him established that. He said next week Jay and Reigns will discuss the rules of engagement. It's when they make the match official for SummerSlam. He said this week they're going to have a chat about a few things. He said with all his indignation, he's sounding more and more like a tribal chief every day, his Jey Uso. Heyman told Solo that Solo was right when he says Jey doesn't have self-awareness or the conscience needed to be the right-hand man. He told Jey that what happened to Jimmy was all Jay's fault. Heyman looked into the camera and then started talking to Jimmy, who was probably laid up in a hospital bed somewhere. And he said the beating Jimmy took was all because of his twin Jay. He told Jay he's not sure how he could ever forgive himself or how Jimmy can ever forgive him. Your father will never forgive you. Heyman then said your mother will never forgive you. He said he loves him, though, but he will never forgive him. He said Reigns will never forgive him. Solo walked up to Jay with a microphone, took the one from Paul Heyman's hand, said whatever happened to Jimmy is on him. He said directly to his brother's face, I will never forgive you either. Solo speaks. Jay and Solo exchanged some words off microphone. Jay then punched Solo. Solo and Jay start punching each other. Jay knocked Solo to the floor with a super kick. He then had Heyman in the ring alone. Jay looked at Heyman, laughed. Heyman backed into the corner, afraid. Solo attacked Jay from behind. He went for the Samoan spike. Jay ducked and took Solo down. Jay then turned and caught Heyman with a super kick right to the chin. Heyman doesn't take many bumps, so you know this shit's getting serious when Heyman's taking a fucking bump. Jay leapt through the ropes onto Solo at ringside, then returned to the ring and played up to the crowd. Fans were chanting, Uso, Uso. Heyman sat up, saw a chair he brought into the ring. Jay then noticed Heyman and eyed him and the chair. Jay picked up the chair. Solo intervened. Jay hit Solo across the back as Heyman rolled to the floor. Michael Cole then said the family civil war has just been taken up another notch. This segment was great. They're honestly at a point now where they're basically telling Jay that, listen, you know, I see what you're doing. We forgive you, but we'll never forget, right? We love you, but we will not be looking back on this moment and just wiping it away and sweeping it under the rug. They forgive him, but they don't really forgive him. Solo and Jay. It looks like WWE planted that seed tonight because Roman wasn't there. So clearly Roman and Jimmy aren't there. They got to do something with the two remaining members of the bloodline. WWE is setting up Solo and Jay for payback. That's exactly what they're doing. Aptly named Payback in Pittsburgh, Labor Day weekend. Somehow I envision Jay and Roman going a good 20 plus minutes. Jay comes within the inch that he's looking for to win the championship. And Solo does something, whether it's behind the referee's back or whether it's a disqualification. He saves Roman from losing the championship. And whatever happened to Jimmy is going to happen to Jay. And Solo is going to lead the charge at SummerSlam, which leads to Jay versus Solo at Payback. What Roman does, I don't know. Maybe we do Roman versus Jimmy at Payback. I don't know. We'll switch the roles. It's not Solo and Roman versus the Usos anymore. Solo's eyeing Jay, and Jimmy clearly is going to be eyeing Roman. That's the way I see it playing out for Payback. I don't know. This is great stuff. Everybody's loving what's going on here. You don't know which direction it's going to go. It's the best part of it all. You don't know what is going to happen next. They reached a point where you just don't know what's going to happen next, and that, to me, is the best part of this entire thing. Roman Reigns is not losing at SummerSlam. You still got people on Twitter thinking that Jey Uso is going to be the one to take down the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns is not losing 2 straight pay-per-views in a row by pinfall. Goes to show you how clueless people are. Honestly. WWE is not ever going to have this Roman lose 2 shows in a row. Solo versus Jey at Payback. Book it. AJ Styles, Grayson Waller, Santos Escobar, and Butch. The United States Open Invitational, Part 1. Part 1. Winner of this match wrestles the winner of next week's Fatal 4-Way in a match 2 weeks from now to find out who the number 1 contender is. WWE multi-man matches, WWE Fatal 4-Ways, and triple threat matches are typically very, very good. They know how to book a nice triple threat Fatal 4-Way. Austin Theory was on commentary. Grayson Waller started with Butch, Pete Dunne. Don't know when we're going to get Pete Dunne back on television, but Butch is still here. Butch went after Waller on the outside. Inside the ring, Escobar worked over Styles with some chops. Styles put Escobar over the top to the outside. Butch and Styles squared off in the ring, traded pin attempts until Waller went for a double pin on both of them. Only got a 2 count. Styles and Butch fought until Escobar came off the top rope, took them both out. Waller took down Escobar. Escobar came back with a boot to the face. Waller came back, ran into a German from Butch. Everybody exchanged shots on each other until everyone was down, and we go to a commercial break. We're back from break. Butch is doing the joint manipulation spot on Waller. Escobar is in. He came right back and took down Styles before going to the top rope. Waller cut Escobar off. Butch hit Waller with an enziguri. Styles is back in the fray. All 4 guys were in the corner. Ultimately, we hit the typical and very formulaic avalanche multi-man spot in the corner with Escobar landing on a sunset flip and triple power bomb on all 3 of the guys on the top rope. So all 3 of them were there, and suplex into the power bomb spot, sunset flip, whatever you want to call it, big multi-man avalanche spot. Everybody's down. Escobar hit knees on everyone else as they got to their feet, so meteors for everybody. Escobar landed a phantom driver on Grayson Waller, which is his finish, only gets a 2 count. Waller rolled to the outside, and all 3 of the baby faces here trading strikes. So Waller lifted Butch. Butch worked out of it, kicked Waller in the back of the head. Waller threw Butch to the outside, and he was the recipient of a moonsault from Butch. Escobar followed up with a splash. Styles set Butch up for a Styles clash inside the ring. Karrion Kross all of a sudden was on the big screen, and he beat up the OC. He took care of the OC 2-on-1 backstage. Styles saw this and ran to the back to go help his boys. So Waller hit a rolling stunner on Butch, but immediately after that, Escobar came off the top rope and hit a splash on Grayson Waller for the 1-2-3. And Santos Escobar gets the surprise win over AJ Styles, Butch, and Grayson Waller. I had this match going to Grayson Waller. I did. I had this match going to Grayson Waller because he is the lone heel in this match. And I figured if they were going to do LA Knight, they'd do LA Knight a babyface, who's right now a babyface. Let's be honest. He's a babyface. WWE might not want him to be a babyface, but I don't give a fuck what WWE wants. I figured they'd do the babyface versus the heel, Grayson Waller versus LA Knight. Now, clearly, they don't have a problem with LA Knight losing. He's lost last week, and he's lost this week. He has yet to get a win on the main roster. So tonight would have been the ideal moment to give him a win by pinning a Butch or an Escobar, pinning a Waller, rather, pinning Escobar, pinning Butch or Escobar to get the win tonight, to go to next week to lose. Losing to LA Knight would have been nothing. It would have been sweat off his back. Nobody would have even cared. But tonight he lost. When in theory, tonight he should have won. Heel versus babyface. Waller will look great. LA Knight would have made him look great. They could have built that up. I think WWE fucked up here. Now we got Santos Escobar versus LA Knight. A babyface versus a babyface. Escobar is actually getting the shit end on this deal. He needs people to look at him in a serious way. They need to cheer. WWE needs people to like and enjoy Santos Escobar. You're throwing him to the wolves in 2 weeks. Nobody's going to give a fuck about Santos Escobar against LA Knight. This spot was tailor-made for Grayson Waller. And they failed, as usual. WWE Creative failed. Now we got Escobar versus LA Knight. It's not going to do Escobar any good. And LA Knight, I'm saying LA Knight's going to win next week, which, I mean, if they don't give him the win next week, I mean, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't. LA Knight versus Escobar, book it for 2 weeks. LA Knight versus Austin Theory, book it for SummerSlam. LA Knight winning the United States title, book it at SummerSlam in front of 45,000 people. It's very easy. Austin Theory's done nothing with that title. WWE will do nothing with Austin Theory and that title. It's time to take it off of Theory and put it on somebody that actually the fans give a fuck about. Back from break. Styles was backstage talking to the OC saying Cross was right and their feud isn't over. I thought the reports said last week that Karrion Kross was injured. We got Karrion Kross last week. Everybody was reporting that Kross was injured. Is he injured? If he's injured, and it was as serious as people made it out to be last week, he shouldn't have been on the show tonight. But there he is. He clearly got medical clearance to be on the show. Clearly the Styles and Kross feud is not done yet. They're going to get another match. I don't know when the match is going to be, whether it's going to be next week or the week after that. They're getting another match. So does anybody have a fucking reason why this match last week went 2 minutes if Kross is not hurt? Or maybe he got hurt last week and they had no choice but to do it 2 minutes and then they found out that the serious injury wasn't as serious as people were reporting about? I don't know. But none of their matches have gone over 10 minutes. None. WWE continues to string along Kross in a lot of nothing. They got him feuding with Styles, and none of these matches have meant shit. 7 minutes, 3 minutes. Last week went 2 minutes. I mean, holy shit. With the amount of time that they've been given in 3 matches, it should be the total time that they get in the ring with 1 match. Yet I'm the negative one. What are we going to get next week? We got 7 minutes. We got 4 minutes or 3 minutes. We got 2 minutes. What do we got? What do we got next week? 4 minutes? Maybe 1 minute. It's tough to care when we saw them last week go 2 minutes. And Kross didn't even get an entrance. Tough to care. Rey Mysterio. He cut a promo. I don't know why they can't get this guy a better fucking microphone. I mean, where did he film this promo? Fucking Samsung flip phone? Well, what did he record this on? An iPhone 5? There's no way Rey Mysterio's fucking microphone issues are that bad. He's out there saying that he said he'll be in the Fatal 4-Way next week. And he'll end up 1 step closer to the United States title. Sure thing. Cameron Grimes. He's in this United States Championship title picture. By doing what exactly? I don't fucking know. He's been off TV for what, 5 weeks? 5 weeks. By the way, Butch, a loser. Waller, a loser. AJ Styles hasn't been on TV. Loser. Yet they're all in the United States Invitational. Rey Mysterio is the only winner here. LA Knight is the other winner. Cameron Grimes hasn't been on TV in how many weeks? Sheamus said he had Theory twice beat. His friends have cost him the win over Theory. He was excited to get a chance to fight for another shot at Austin Theory. So we got Sheamus, Mysterio, and Grimes. Backstage promos. Rey Mysterio being the worst one. I don't know where the fuck they had him record that, but the worst one of them, I don't know. LA Knight made his ring entrance. Fans went crazy. He says he's the best decision WWE ever made. He said the worst decision ever made was putting him in next week's Fatal 4-Way. He says you can call him the megastar or the GOAT, but one day you'll call him the Chant. North Carolina, tell them whose game it is. LA Knight, yeah! If he doesn't win this match and the United States title, we are doing something terribly wrong. But I'll tell you what, one additional thing, WWE didn't put Rey Mysterio in front of a live crowd. They didn't put Sheamus in front of a live crowd, even though he wrestled tonight. They didn't put Cameron Grimes in front of a live crowd. They gave LA Knight a live microphone to cut his promo in the audience. I want to think that WWE knows what the fuck they're doing, but I don't trust them at all. But good on them for putting LA Knight in front of a live crowd. Io Sky. Everybody teased the cash-in. Io teased the cash-in earlier, right? Bayley teased the cash-in. They brought Charlotte back into the arena because of this cash-in. So clearly they were going to be watching what happened here against Asuka and Bianca Belair. This match went to a no contest, as usual. Charlotte, just like Bianca, sat in the crowd, had a ticket. How fucking stupid does this look? The woman was legitimately in the ring earlier today, right? Earlier on this show. They go to the back. She's got her luggage. She's ready to leave the building. She comes back into the building because she sees Io potentially teasing a cash-in for the briefcase, and she doesn't want Io to win the title before she wins the title. Then we get to this match, and Charlotte's sitting at ringside in the fucking crowd like a paying customer. How stupid does that look? Like, what did Charlotte do here tonight that couldn't be done with her walking out there and stopping Bayley and Io from cashing in the briefcase? Did she need to sit out ringside in the crowd? I don't get it. Again, another dumb fucking decision. Yet I'm the negative one. How fucking stupid. Nobody thinks of this shit. This match went 9 minutes. Everybody knew how this match was going to end. Asuka wasn't losing the championship tonight. WWE's been teasing this triple threat match with Charlotte, Asuka, and Bianca at SummerSlam. Why would they take the title off of Asuka tonight? Belair had control, hit a suplex, standing moonsault for a 2. Asuka ultimately hit a shotgun dropkick to come back, goes for cover of her own, gets a 2 count. Asuka ran at Belair, and Belair moved, eventually landing a spine buster. Asuka went for an Asuka lock, but Belair rolled through and got a 2 count out of it. Belair was on the apron, but Belair lifted Asuka and hit a KOD on Asuka on the commentary table. Bayley and Io, they're out there, causing trouble. Io was getting involved. Charlotte hopped the barricade. Charlotte took out Bayley and Io. Don't know why this couldn't be done with her running down the aisle from watching the match backstage. Don't know why she needed to pretend to buy a ticket to the show when she was already a part of the show. Charlotte speared Belair. This resulted in a DQ. So she takes out Bayley and Io. And Charlotte then speared Belair, which resulted in Asuka winning. Or Asuka losing. She speared Belair, so she gave Belair the DQ victory. Sky hit Charlotte in the head with her Money in the Bank briefcase. Bayley and Sky tried to cash it in, but Asuka hit Bayley with the mist to stop all of it. Cash-in didn't happen, and Asuka walked up the ramp. Show ended with all the women looking frustrated as Asuka smiled her way up the ramp. Smiling because she saved herself another week or two as the SmackDown Women's Champion. Or the WWE Women's Champion, because they don't call them by SmackDown and Raw branded titles anymore. Show was very mid. The main event was fucking lame. Really fucking lame. Honestly. We knew exactly what was going to happen. It looked fucking ridiculously cringe with Charlotte sitting out there when she was a part of the show earlier to pretend that she's a paying customer, only for it to interfere in the match. Need a break. WWE gave us what? Charlotte versus Asuka for championship, right? Bianca interferes. Then we get Bianca versus Asuka. Charlotte interferes. I mean, God, the effort on creative is so fucking lame. So lame. Hey, you interfered in my match. Next week, I'm going to interfere in your match. Triple threat at SummerSlam. And the fucking geeks, they're excited about it. Oh, my God. How we got there is more important than the fucking match that they'll have. If what you're telling on the way there isn't exciting, I don't give a fuck about what happens at SummerSlam. It's basically the gist of it. Anyway, guys, that is all I got for SmackDown tonight. It was a lame duck show, as always. Very good men's fatal four-way. That's about it. That's about it. Follow me on social media, guys, at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you guys go check out all the other content on the channel. Plenty of it. Next time you see me, we'll be in the sub boxes tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow night, we will be live for AEW Collision. And the Owen Hart Cup Final. Athena lost to Willow tonight. So Willow goes one-on-one with Ruby Soho. And Ricky Starks will go one-on-one with CM Punk. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. And tonight's show is sponsored by Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. Make sure you guys go get your free sample. Use code JD at checkout. All you have to do is pay $5 shipping and handling. That's BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. $5 shipping and handling, and you got yourself a free sample, man. Thank you guys for making us number one in the community tonight. Man, how hated I am, yet you still show up to watch the fucking show. Thank you guys. Let's get into the super chats. Michelle Moran with a $2 super chat. Except for the Fatal 4-Way in Jay, this show was blah. Yeah. It was. Drizzy Drew, $4.99. I advise you to watch the G1 Climax presser that was today. Gabe Kidd and Alex Coughlin with strong promos, man. Certified studs. Their future is bright. Yeah. The G1 usually is a great way to build some stars, man. Should be a good tournament. Lily in the chat, I see you. Yes, I will be live tomorrow with AEW Collision. Jonathan Spaulding with the new membership. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here in the venue, man. What the fuck are you drinking tonight? Jonathan Spaulding. Joseph Taylor with a $2 super chat. The people that went on Twitter and said they wanted you to die are Vince fans. Probably. Probably, man. Vince is in charge. Triple H is not in charge. Jackal Pulse with the new membership. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. Ghost Aries with a 20. Spending the remaining moments of my birthday to hear JD cook all these geeks on Twitter. OTS for life. Thank you, Ghost. Braves win again, man. It's a beautiful thing. Bucks After Dark with a $4.99. JD, I had a date tonight. Forgot my Blue Chew. Now I'm here watching you. Cheers. Listen, Buck, if you are gonna go out on a date, man, you gotta have Blue Chew somewhere on you, man. On your person, in your car, in your wallet, somewhere. Come on. You're fucking up, Bucks. Now you got it for next time. Don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll understand. Tay-Tay with a 9.99. People are wishing death on you all because of a tweet you made about Shotzi getting a haircut. But regardless of what I think about this tweet, people need to get a life. Nobody knew. Nobody knew, Tay-Tay. They all want to pretend that they know. Stop stalking wrestlers on Twitter, okay? They don't know you. They don't give a fuck about you. Go make your own life. These people know more about these people. These geeks on Twitter and Instagram know more about these professional wrestlers than they do their own fucking family. They care about what happens in their lives instead of caring about what happens in their life. Meanwhile, they're fucking flipping burgers at Wendy's for minimum wage, and they care more about what Shotzi's doing on Instagram. Well, congratulations to those people that work at Wendy's, man. I'm sure it's a fine establishment. And your burgers are better than Burger King. And your nuggets are better than McDonald's. Tay-Tay, thank you, brother. Blurred the Nerd with a $5 super chat. Why does it seem like Charlotte is trying to outdress Bianca? She's out there looking like a shiny Android number 2 pencil. Bianca looking like a full-course meal. Blurred, Bianca is 1,000 times better looking than Charlotte Flair. And throw that out there. Tay-Tay with a $4.99 LA Knight for US title. Yeah. By the way, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Yeah, man, I need a haircut too. I put it off for far too long, man. Listen, man, you guys don't know about Dave Thomas. How many of you guys know about Dave Thomas, bro? That Dave Thomas is a fucking genius. Let me tell you. Vincent Tarantini with a 14 months. JD, the number one guy of the IWC. Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Vincent. Oh, man, the death tolls are ringing for my cancellation on Twitter. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Hey, let me do that again. The death tolls are ringing for JD. Oh, my goodness. Gotta love me some Andy James, bro. Vincent, thank you, brother. Tommy with a new membership. Tommy T21924. Thank you, brother. Johnny with a 5. Thank you for all that you do. Michael Evans VA with 13 months. Shotzi had no problem shaving her head, cutting a psychotic promo on live TV to progress a story, though. Okay. And if it wasn't about her sister, she would have gotten a direct order from Vince McMahon. That's great shit, gal. Hologram, get Star Child Memories out of the chat. Get Star Child Memories out of the chat. I never said JD ain't entertaining. Now, what are you talking about? I can't take criticism, you said. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention Bobby Lashley, huh? Oh, well. Bobby Lashley showed up for the first time since the WWE draft and invited the Street Profits into his limousine. And they drove away. We may be looking at a new Hurt Business. Could be looking at a new Hurt business. The Street Profits need a change, man. They need a character change, and this could be it. Michael Evans, thank you for the 13 months, brother. Captain Solo with a $5 super chat. Can Andrade please take one for the team and put a little El Idolo in the oven so Charbot can get off TV? We can ship in and forward him Blue Chew. Captain Solo, I love that idea, man. Maybe we should get a petition out there. We need a little El Idolo. Peter Gaymore. We love Peter Gaymore. Brother, what's going on, man? $5 super chat. This review needs to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Respect, JD. Thank you, Peter Gaymore. You, my brother, are in the OTS VIP lounge. Absolutely. Willie Teague with a 2. Braves still hot after the All-Star break. Willie, the Braves didn't have an All-Star break, bro. Half of the fucking NL National League team was the Braves. They just used that as a way to kind of stay hot. D-Man with a $4.99. Tell them what's up, JD. Rhea Ripley is a badass and is the MVP of WWE. Charlotte Flair isn't even the best wrestler in catering. LOL. Thank you, D-Man. Devin with a new membership. Thank you, brother. The fuck are you drinking tonight, Devin? Sandinsky Lawson with a $1.99. No message. Jerry Ramey with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Jerry Ramey. AJ Styles is always great, but AJ has a tendency to give big men the best matches of their career. Abyss, Matt Morgan, AJ even made Jinder look good. Bro, let's not go that far, okay? Give me a break. He did not make Jinder look good. Sandinsky Lawson becomes a new member. Thank you, brother. You're one of the shy ones, I see, huh? I appreciate you, though, man. Thank you for being here. The Bastard 97 with 3 months. 3 months to the best podcast ever. Thanks for all you do. Keeping it 100 and fuck the haters. Much love, JD. Thank you, Bastard. Appreciate you, bro. The Dumont Show with a $10 super chat. Thank you, JD. I've been said on Twitter for losers that want to cancel people. A bunch of losers that think their goddamn opinions are important. This is why I love you, brother. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Dumont. Guys, YouTube's chat's fucking up, bro. Nobody's muted. Nobody's benched. The chat is messing up, man. I don't know what's going on. Sadinsky Lawson with a $1.99. Please let me send chat. Don't delete the tweet. Sandinsky, I know it's not going anywhere, brother. I have no idea why the chat's freezing, guys. No idea. We're going to wrap this up soon anyway. Peter Gaymore, $2. Get him, JD. Willie T, $2 super chat. Lucky fan that sat beside Charlotte Flair. No, he's not. Oh, no, she's not. Devin with a $10 super chat. JD, the same way I could listen Paul Heyman talk about anything, I always enjoy your rants and calling out the IWC, especially when I have a few cold ones and some herb. You're hilarious, bro. Rock on. Thank you, Devin. Scripps with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Scripps. JD, you don't owe anyone anything. You've been the best part of my day every day since 2016. I appreciate you, Scripps. Thank you. Sean Martin with a $5 super chat. Don't be surprised, JD, if TK has a final fall bleed into Battle of the Belts between FTR and Bullet Club Gold to get everyone to watch. I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday night, man, but I'm looking forward to that match tomorrow night. Mohammed with a 5. WWE keeps creating all these factions, then just ends up breaking them up after 6 or 7 months. Yeah, Triple H creates, Vince kills, Mohammed. Furious Nation with a 199. JD, what's up? Thoughts on Lashley Profits tonight? Too early to tell, bro, but I'm intrigued about where they're going. The Wolfness Way with a 25 months. Miss SmackDown to have a nice dinner and saw you trending. Just made it easy to see who to mute. Fuck cancel culture. Keep doing you, bro. Cheers, bro. The reason sometimes why I tweet is to see who I should be blocking. And my number right now, I can't even begin to tell you how many people I got blocked. Ridiculous. Appreciate you, man. Am I really trending? We should look at some of the comments tonight. Let's look at some of the comments that I'm sure I got. Let's see. Yankees lost to Colorado, huh? One of the worst teams in the league. Great. People are fucking celebrating that I blocked them. That's how you know I'm over, man. Man, if JD from NY got hit by a car, I would not care. JD from NY is a moron. Blames McMahon on Shotzi shaving her head. Mass respect to Shotzi for showing support to her sister. JD from NY, however, can go straight to hell. Fuck that punk motherfucker. Enough said. Oh, look at this guy. Normally, I'm bashing this clown turd, but in all fairness, she did post about her sister having cancer after the segment and after he made his comments, which weren't an attack on Shotzi, but an attack on creative. JD from NY gets a pass this one time. And then he clipped the fucking show. He clipped 2 minutes and 16 seconds of the fucking show. Then this guy in the comments, so you're defending him. Congrats, big dog. You're trash, just like him. The JD in JD from NY stands for just deranged. This brainless cuck has no idea what he's talking about and then loudly doubles down on his bullshit. What a fucking idiot. JD from NY is dumb. Haha. I'm in no way defending JD from NY, but y'all act like the Shotzi family news is common knowledge. Some of us just watch and comment on what we see on TV without being privy to backstage stuff. Chill the fuck out. JD from NY is a pathetic piece of shit. Her. Breaking news, people. Breaking news, people. What do we got here? All my N-words hate JD from NY. It's great. Daily reminder, fuck JD from NY. That is all. That dude JD from NY is a complete asswipe. In my previous tweet, I made a too far claim of JD from NY. I did not wish death on him, but I do regret going that far of celebrating the death of him. The only reason I made that tweet is that I thought he also went too far of not being sorry after he was in the wrong. JD from NY is a brainless, miserable piece of dumpster shit. JD is a miserable shit stain on the underpants of society. Fuck that dipshit. That JD from NY guy has been anti-WWE so hard lately. WWE's been anti-WWE. JD from NY talking out of his ass again and refusing to own up to it. A mental midget will always be a mental midget. Got a little bit of a hate mail Friday going on over here, guys. Holy shit. JD from NY is a loudmouth, dumb piece of shit. Anyone who takes this bitch seriously is an even bigger clown than him. Fuck JD from NY. What a prick. Why can't this JD from NY just be banned off this platform? JD from NY used Shotzi shaving her head in support of her sister as an excuse to badmouth Vince. What a clown! Some things in life are bigger than your Vince hatred. Rather than admitting he was wrong and apologizing, he turns off the comments. Why do people like him? I see JD is getting a lot of stick for what he said about Shotzi. Breaking news, JD is a dipshit. WWE and AEW, the whole sports entertainment professional wrestling internet community, need to come together and unify to finally exile and remove this JD from NY dude forever. He's been a cancer to the whole business and the community. Oh my goodness, man. Oh. Oh my God, man. It's fucking comedy hour out here, man. Holy shit. JD is a piece of shit. I can give two fucks if you didn't know about the situation beforehand. The fact you still have it up and are not willing to apologize says a lot. You might have other people brainwashed, but you can go fuck yourself. JD from NY not only blames Vince for everything, not that I'm defending Vince or anything, but he's a Triple H dick rider 24/7, and it shows. Whenever one of his guys fumbles on TV, it's always, there's no way it's Hunter's work, coming out of his mouth. As a fellow New Yorker, I think I speak for all New Yorkers when I say that we do not claim JD from NY. Fuck New York. People making it sound like I enjoy being here. Oh, man. This fucking state has gone to shit. Have you walked through Manhattan lately? I do it 3 times a week. If I'm not seeing fucking an abundance of homeless, I see some fucking guy with a full-blown goatee walking around in a fucking dress. Ridiculous. JD turned off comments. He even went further with it. Don't defend him. A good, decent, okay, anything else would you can describe a person and would and should have said, that's on me. I fucked up, guys. My bad. Anything close to that, but nah. He had to go vintage JD like, come on now, LOL. Every time I read JD from NY, all I can think is dummy, yeah, dummy, yeah, dummy, yeah. Shotzi's sister has cancer, you dumb fucking cunt! I hate WWE and even I know that! So JD from NY, you know common sense! Yeah! Use that from now on, you stain on the carpet of life! Fuck you and your inbred fans! I'm blocked by JD because he's a bitch, first off. I've said for years that he's a fucking asshole. Tonight proved that to anyone who somehow didn't know that. What a dipshit. JD from NY wishes death on Vince and other people on his podcast, and as soon as a N-word does it back to him, you dick-riding, meat-pulling throat legends come crying and shit. Oh, you're going too far, man. N-word, shut the fuck up and let N-words cook. Fuck JD and you. Wow. Crazy. JD from NY gets no bitches except the ones supporting his dumb fuckery in his comment section. Interesting. JD from NY is trash, and he won't apologize about his post. JD from NY is a fucking idiot. Don't waste your time interacting with him in any way. JD is the #1 topping in the wrestling world. Own that fucktard. LMAO. One guy was like, making him more money at the end of the day. Y'all N-words are too slow, acting like he's not finna use this to get more views. Oh, man. You guys are fucking crazy, right? You're seriously fucking crazy. After today, I've decided to unfollow JD. Pretty disgusting how he can't apologize, and the fact I even stand by his bullshit tweets for months is a huge slap in my face. Fuck JD. That JD from NY person is such a toxic, miserable person. If you're rocking with JD from NY, you could actually fuck off. Y'all need to stop trying to get JD to apologize. It's literally impossible for JD to prevent himself from being an asshole. Crazy, man. Social media is crazy, bruh. Crazy. Your Nation's Tea with a $4.99. Thank you, brother. JD, I was out there tonight. The pop for LA Knight and Jay was crazy. They deserve it, man. They're doing some of the best work in the entire wrestling world right now. Jarrett Hayward. Or Jarrett Howard. I'm sorry, brother. Jarrett Howard with a $5 super chat. JD, I don't care what these wokesters say about you. You keep it 100. I got your back all the way. Don't let these wokesters just keep you down. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate you, brother. Jay and Joe's World with the $9.99. Much love, brother. Non-WWE related. Do you think Sting will face Jericho in a singles match at All Out, or do you think he's done after that ladder incident? I would like to see Sting versus Darby. Jay and Joe's World. Thank you, man. I do think that we get Jericho and Sting. I do. One-on-one, yes, I do. But Sting and Darby, I don't think is going to happen. Ali with a $4.99. Hey, JD, do you see Ricky Starks turning heel on CM Punk in the finals? I don't know, man. I'm going to go with Samoa Joe ruining Punk's chances tomorrow night. I think Joe and Punk is not done yet. Heisenberg with a $6.99. Shotzi shaved her head for her sister, but how was JD supposed to know that? I don't think he's on Instagram, so think before you speak, geeks. Heisenberg, you are correct, my friend. Jason Barker with a $5 super chat. I'm a huge supporter of yours. I would take a break on Twitter to let the smoke settle. I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, I may, Jason, I'm not going to take a break. I just may limit who sees my tweets, bro. I may limit the comments. Lily with a $4.99. I appreciate you, Lily. Thank you so much. LJ Best Ever with a 24 months golden microphone. I ain't watched SmackDown. Horrible week, but having some peanut butter whiskey with cream soda feels great. OTS for life. Thank you, LJ. Appreciate you, brother. Jarrett with a $2 super chat. Social media more like woke media. Yeah. $24 of the $1.99. I think Shotzi has the face to pull off short hair. Short hair will do nothing for her career, 24. It's a beautiful thing that she did what she did for her sister, but her career will go nowhere with short hair. It never amounts to anything. Joseph Taylor with a $5 super chat. Two things. Even though I don't like Bianca as a babyface, she was out there looking like a snack. And can Charlotte Flair retire already? Cody Snyder with a $5 super chat. My night turned bad too, dude. Working, and it delayed me from getting home from the road. Supposed to be off for a week and a half. OTS VIP for life. Cody, as long as you're home, brother, that's all that matters. Well, hopefully you're home now. Barry McHawkener with a $2 super chat. Charlotte is my hero. Barry, a little bit too much alcohol for you tonight, I see, huh? Kal-El with a $5 super chat. You killed it tonight, JD. Are you helping Mustangs when you get Dark Horse? Am I helping Mustangs? Legit Mustangs? Who am I helping, Kal-El? I'm helping myself. OTX Tribal Queen with $2 Super Chat. Don't screw with the #1 chat in the IWC. Thank you, Tribal Queen. Hollywood Guy with a $5 Super Chat. Your thoughts on AEW banning some moves and blood spots? Extra tomorrow, brother. Extra on Saturday afternoon. The Professional Guy with a $2 Super Chat. JD, Mission Impossible is a very good movie. I saw that yesterday in 4DX. Shit was great. I thought it was a great movie, man. One of the best in the franchise, I think. Tommy with a 5. Can I get a... Bucks After Dark with a $1.99. How long until we get MJF Punk, you think? I would say next year. As soon as that bidding war of 2024 starts up. Positive vibes only. $4.99. Athena has been killing it in AEW. Athena and Willow put on a good match tonight. Joseph Gonzalez with 3 months. With the Bloodline story seemingly being close to ending, what will the next overarching storyline be to replace it? Does WWE even know? No, they don't, Joseph. And whatever it is, it better be fucking good. Funny Rob Bebe with 3 months. Let's fucking go, baby. JD never changed. We need someone to make sense of this shit called sports entertainment. OTS Bloodline. Thank you, brother. Tony Brown, $4.99. Thanks for watching, JD. I fell asleep. Get your Z's in, Tony Brown. Get your Z's. Destroyer gives me a super emoji con fist bump for the $1.99. Thank you, Destroyer. Heisenberg with a $2.79. I just got my last super chat wrong. My bad. It's all right, brother. Cisco with the $2 super chat. You should read them in the Gollum voice. AWC Legend with a $4.99. The New Yorkers may not like you, but us Irish do, JD. Listen, man, I love the Irish too. Fine people, beautiful country, man. Love to go back there. Kal-El with the $2 super chat. That was a misprint. Are you keeping the Mustang? I think I am, bro. I think I'm keeping the one I got now. Otherwise, I gotta change all the intros. Trevor Spinelli with a new membership. Thank you, Trevor. I really appreciate you, man. I thought you were a fucking member of the channel already. But apparently not. Basic with a 4 months. Thank you, Basic. I've come to realize that a lot of these WWE superstars have Stockholm Syndrome, hoping to be noticed by Vince. He is taking away their best years. Basic, that may be comment of the night, brother. Guys, I'm about to get the hell out of here, man. I got some work to do. I got to finish up. Tomorrow, we go see Grandma in the nursing home. She's doing very well. Getting situated to being there permanently. So I will be there tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll be home for Collision on Saturday night, man. Will I be live with Jesse? I don't know. I got to talk to him. I don't know yet. We will see. But I appreciate you guys very much for stopping by and drinking with me tonight in my mother's basement. As always, man, the Mustang is ready to hit the road, and we head towards Collision on Saturday Night Live. Tonight, we're in my mother's basement. Tomorrow, we'll be in the beer garden, man. Appreciate you guys. Follow me on social media, at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you guys go and check out all the other content on the channel. Thank you for the super chat love. Hit that thumbs up. Let's try for 1,000 likes minimum tonight on the podcast. And I'll see you tomorrow night live from the beer garden for AEW Collision, the Owen Hart Cup Finals tomorrow night. Enjoy Saturdays, guys, and I'll see you then right here on OTS.